Welcome to Thomasville Insights with the City of Thomasville. On the podcast, we'll talk to experts on everything from Thomasville history and events to daily operations and city business, all while having some fun in the process.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to Thomasville Insights with the City of Thomasville. I'm your host, Coleman, and I'm currently serving as a marketing intern with the city. I've had the incredible opportunity to work behind the scenes and on some amazing projects this summer, but less of me and more of the other interns. Today, we have some exciting news as I bring along 3 other interns. So today we have Carter, Camille, and Aaliyah. Just a brief description of them. Carter Crocker is the financial services intern. Camille Jones is the communications and Main Street intern. And then Aaliyah Marshall is the police department's intern. So let's get in a little bit deeper, y'all. Let's hear some background information on each of you. So let's go with Aaliyah. What's some background information on you?
So I'm from Moultrie, Georgia. I moved here when I was 7 years old, and I graduated from Thomas County Central High School in 2021, and I was enrolled in Southern Regional from 2022 to 2024 with my criminal justice degree, and I do plan on going back to school, hopefully Thomas University, the beginning of next year, 2026, to finish my criminal justice degree. And yeah.
Thank you, Aaliyah. What about you, Camille?
Hi, I'm Camille, and I'm the communications intern. I'm from Smyrna, Georgia, but I grew up in Marietta, Georgia. I attend Albany State University.
And that's it?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you, Camille. What about you, Carter?
Well, I'm Carter Crocker. I'm the financial services intern, and I was born and raised in Thomasville, Georgia. I went to Scholars Academy, Thomasville High School. I played volleyball. Then I decided I wanted to go into finance, so I went to Georgia College and State University. And then I joined the Honors College in a sorority, Alpha Omicron Pi. And then I became the director of finance, and now I'm the president, and yeah.
Okay. Thank you all once again for sharing, this deep and polished information. So since each of you are interning with a different department within the city, I want to ask some more specific questions for each of you. So the general question is, tell us about some projects and initiatives that you all have been working on. But I know that's going to look a little different for each intern. So starting with you, Carter, how is it working directly under the Chief Financial Officer, also known as the CFO?
She is incredible. Her name is Ashley Kaysen. She always takes time out of her day to talk to every single person in the department. She is so kind, and she manages so many projects at one time, and she always takes the time for my silly questions and just helping me train and so many of her accountants and other people, and it's just incredible to learn from somebody like her because she's so educated and well-rounded in it.
I would agree. She is really sweet. I can say that she takes time to check up on the other interns as well, so yeah. She is sweet. I love her. All right, Camille. So I know you've been working on a huge project titled the Relocation Package / magazine. Yes. So tell us a little bit more about that.
So the Relocation Packet is a packet that's dedicated to people who are interested in moving to Thomasville. It started off just as a printout to hand out, but once my supervisor saw it, she thought that it would look or serve its purpose better as a magazine. So you have things like our law enforcement, our fire department, police. You have your parks and rec. You have so many things that tie into living in Thomasville, Georgia. So that's my favorite project right now for sure.
Yes, thank you. I took a peek at it one day, and it looks really, really well.
Thank you.
Okay, Aaliyah. So I know you work in the emergency forces at the moment. You're interning with the emergency forces at the moment. What sparked your interest with the emergency forces, and what made you choose the police department?
What made me choose the police department is basically just wanting to help people, serve justice to people who needs it. The police department has a lot of different things. You have the administration part, CID, narcotics, K-9, court. It's pretty much a lot of stuff going on with the police department. I'm enjoying it so far.
That's good. You recently took us in there, and it looks so complex. So thank you for explaining that, and just thank you for serving your community.
Yes, sir.
Okay, y'all. So a side commentary. One of the interns has a father who works for the City of Thomasville. So Carter, could you tell us about your experience with, working or seeing your father while at work?
It is so fun. Like, I wouldn't have imagined this or ever, like, working at the city. And then I had this opportunity. And, like this morning, he brought me coffee. And, like, he works right next to me. And so, like, we go to O'Neill's all the time. And, like, he takes me to lunch. And I call him all the time. Like, I feel like we spend a lot more time together this summer. So it's been incredible. And it's funny because, like, everyone knows him. So everywhere I go, like, I won't even introduce myself. And they're like, are you Curtis Crocker's daughter? And I'm like, yep. How'd you know? He's like my twins.
That's good. That's good.
It's fun.
He looks really cool and sweet. So I know you probably enjoy working with him.
Yes, I do.
All right. Thank all of y'all once again. Now onto the next question. So this is a more generalized question, but something important. So I know when we first started this internship, we were bringing things to the table, which is why we were hired as interns. But what are some things that we could take away from this experience and use in our next experiences? So let's start with Camille.
Some things I would take away from this experience are the connections and the people I've met, as well as I recently got a new director, and I feel she has really given me the opportunity to use what I've learned from college. So being able to apply that in the real world. So I think lessons like those are things that I could take away. Perseverance, I would say, too, as well.
That's a good one. Aaliyah, what about you?
I mean, everything has been pretty good so far. My new supervisor, Miss Noelle Coleman, Noelle Copeland. She's a really amazing lady. She's been very helpful and everything. So everything's been pretty good so far for me.
That's good. Thank you, Aaliyah. What about you, Carter?
I would say through my experience, like, I've learned to not be so afraid to ask questions. Because, like, I get kind of scared and it's intimidating because there's so many parts to financial services, like purchasing, grants, accounts payable, like all the accountants. And it's like, there's so many things going on. So I get scared to ask questions. But, like, my CFO, she always tells me, like, never be afraid to ask questions. So that's something that I can really take away, is, like, building confidence through this. So.
And being comfortable in what you do, your position, and all of that. I think it's really important to have the confidence and the comfortability. So it's a good feeling to see all of y'all flourish and, you know, just become, you know, smart interns and hopefully smart employees as well. So.
Yeah.
All right, so next, y'all, we have Sounds of the City. So this is something that's new to me, so I'm going to briefly explain it. So I'll show a video of a sound that's within the city, and it's up for you all to guess, and the listeners to guess what the sound is. Okay.
Elevator.
The elevator.
Yeah.
In the admin building.
Yeah, that's the elevator.
So everyone says elevator?
In the admin building.
Okay.
Sound like
Let's
elevator.
listen to the sound.
Or is that a truck?
Yeah, it does sound like a truck.
Okay, so let's start with Aaliyah. Aaliyah, what do you think it is, and where do you think it is?
It sounded like an elevator at first, but then it sounded like a truck.
Okay.
So I'm conflicted.
Okay.
Yeah.
What about you, Camille?
I say the same.
Okay. And what building do y'all suspect?
I'm going to go admin, or I'm going to go this one over here in the theater.
Yeah.
Okay. What about you, Carter?
I work in the admin building, and it sounds just like my elevator that I take every morning. So I'm going to guess the elevator in the administrative building.
Y'all are correct. It's an elevator in the admin. Yes. It is a little ding.
Yeah, it's very noisy.
Creaking.
Right.
Yeah, Don't
Alrighty.
forget that sound.
Thank y'all for taking time to, you know, play along with us. All right, so now we're into some fun commentary. So I have a question that I want to ask you all, and I just want to see and hear what you guys think and want to say. So this is less serious, just kind of more playful, but if you would create a new city event or festival, what would it be called and what would it celebrate?
What would the new city event or festival be? I don't know exactly what my festival would be, but I really would love to target the teens and the high schoolers, because I feel like as being in Main Street, I don't really see many of us, you know, being involved with events, even going to like First Friday. It's some, but not really, you know, so I'm not sure what my event would be, but it would definitely target that market.
That market. Okay, thank you, Camille. What about you, Carter?
I'm not entirely sure, but I would say that I feel like the city should work with, like, maybe nonprofits like downtown at the amphitheater and, like, host an event twice a year and, like, try to raise money through that, and it'd be like a festival almost. Like, maybe have a band and like something like that.
Okay.
Raise awareness for something.
Yes.
Yes.
Thank you, Carter. What about you, Aaliyah?
I agree with Camille, just something more targeted for teenagers, young adults, so they could be more into the community, stuff like that. So I agree with what she said.
Okay. Thank y'all. Now I have another fun question. If the city of Thomasville had a mascot, what would it be and why? So, Aaliyah, let's go back to you.
I'm not entirely sure. Yeah, I'm going to be honest, I'm not really sure.
Okay, you want us to come back to you, Aaliyah?
Yeah, come back.
Okay. All right, Camille.
I think the City of Thomasville's mascot is the quail.
Okay.
I can't go like Bulldogs, Yellow Jackets,
All right.
but I would say probably the quail or, yeah.
That's a good one. You know, that brings a lot of attraction and tourism to Thomasville. So,
That's all. I think it's the main street.
yeah, that's a good one, Camille. What about you, Carter?
I agree with her, and also I agree with like maybe like a dog, a hound dog, German short-haired pointer, just because of a lot of hunting going on in Thomasville. I feel like a nice dog is
Animal,
like would be
yeah.
our mascot.
Yes, that's a good one, Carter. Okay, back to you, Aaliyah. Did you speculate or come up with anything? Any mascot?
I mean, kind of what Carter said, like a dog, something that everybody would like a dog or a cat, something simple like that.
Okay, y'all, if I had to come up with a mascot, I think I would make it like a rose or a flower. I know that's more soft-spoken, but something to kind of signify the city of the roses. So,
A rose is good.
Yeah.
thank y'all once again for answering. Once again, I'm JB Coleman, and I want to thank the listeners for tuning in to this wonderful and special podcast. I also want to take time to thank the other interns, Jack Edge for being part of the audio mixing, Camille, Carter, Aaliyah, Jaxson, and Olivia for just being a part of this summer intern and just showcasing all of their hard work. Also, I have a special announcement. One of the interns, specifically Aaliyah, congratulations to you on your new employment at the police department within the city. This is a wonderful and beautiful experience, and the other interns are in support of you getting your full-time position. So congratulations, Aaliyah. Now onto some upcoming events. July 25th, we have the Kids Community Day, which will be located at the Amphitheater. August 1st, we have a First Friday celebration, which will be located downtown Thomasville. So take time to come to these events, enjoy your community, receive these resources, and just take time to enjoy yourself. Now, this was the third year of the city's internship program, but they are offering more internships within the future. So if you would go to the City of Thomasville social media pages, you could find more information on the internship for the year 2026. Once again, thank you. You can listen to this podcast on your favorite podcasting app, and thank you for tuning in.
You've been listening to Thomasville Insights with the City of Thomasville. The show is produced by the City of Thomasville Marketing Department. The show's music is by pond5.com. To learn more about the City of Thomasville, visit thomasville.org or follow us on social media. Don't forget to subscribe to the podcast on your favorite listening app so you don't miss an episode. Thanks for listening.